Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, it is time for another vlog on the Honolulu Ride Musings section of the Chuddy Sumisu website, Facebook, and Instagram pages. Today, I got a good one for you. This is a good one. And it's great how sometimes these things happen in happenstance, if you will. And most oftentimes the cameras are not rolling, right? One of the hardest things of doing this, if you've ever tried or if you think you're going to try, is battery management on these cameras, right? Excuse me. It's difficult. And yes, you know, they make, you know, you can buy spare batteries, bigger batteries, on and on and on. No matter how you do it, it's still going to be difficult, okay? So, you know, I'll probably never do, you know, making videos, because that's not the point. You could probably find them somewhere else. I don't know. I've honestly never looked, right? I'm just kind of trying to do this as I go. Learn as you earn, if you will, or earn as you learn, either way. But this is a good one. It happened to me today. Basically, you know, a chicken ran out into my path, and it made me think about all kinds of animals that me and most other people that have been doing this for a while have had issues with, right? And I'm not trying to give advice on how to deal with it or anything, right? All I'm doing is telling you what I have come to after 10 years of doing this sport, participating in this sport, in this state, and in particular on this island and in this town of Honolulu, Hawaii, right? That's all I'm doing. And what I've come to, what has become safest for me, rather than probably crash myself out trying to avoid the animal, I just brace for what is probably going to be an inevitable impact, right? So in this instance, you know, I was on my TT bike going pretty quick and everything. And as you probably know, TT bikes, they're just notoriously difficult to handle and stuff. But I did the best I could, and the bike path, I think there was a car door open in the bike path or whatever, and I take the lane when I'm on my TT bike and arrowed out, you know, because I'm usually going at least the speed limit, you know, maybe around 5 miles an hour or so over, you know, depending on where and the terrain and wind at the time. But this sucker, I mean, as you'll see in the video when we get to it, I could see him hanging out on the side of the road. And the only other option is to basically completely stop, right? And it's not just me. I have never seen anybody look at an animal and be like, oh, okay, you know, what we got to do is get off our bikes over here and walk around it or something, right? So like I say, what has become safest for me is to just basically brace for what might be inevitable impact and to hold my line and try to ride through it, right? This is what I did here, and you'll see the outcome when we get to the video. Okay, so on that note, let's take a look at all right, here we go. These ladies going surfing, inconsequential, but here we've got the little group of chickens up the road here. All right, let's get a little closer to these guys. Okay, now we got something exciting to check out. All right, we got the brood over here, I guess. You know, you got the three, I guess, what are females or something. We got Mr. Rooster over here, and when you know it, Mr. Rooster wants to stand his ground. Yeah, you know what? There isn't a door open, obviously, on these cars, but for whatever reason, something was going on over here that I didn't like. And remember now, this is about 28 miles an hour, 25 miles an hour. So you got to be careful, right? My only other option, in my opinion, would have been to completely stop. But that never happens. So let's see what we got here. All right, now we're real interesting. Mr. Rooster has decided he wants a fight. He wants to pick a fight with my bike. And what happens after this, I'm not sure. Whether I straight up ran over him with my rear wheel, whether he bounced off the rear wheel. There was definitely impact in the rear wheel. It wasn't the front wheel. But I also wanted you to notice in preparation, yeah, see, so way back here, as you'll see, it's like you can see my hand. My hand here is coming off aero bars headed towards brake area, right? And yeah, that's front brake. And again, TT bike is hard, you know, it's different. On a road bike, this is much better, but in this case, it is what it is. So I'm already, you know, bracing for something to happen. Get closer, you know, whatever. He doesn't want to move, and we have impact. If you notice, what I want you to notice here is that I just don't flinch once, right? Like, again, especially on TT bike, any kind of reaction, and especially an overreaction, is going to put you on the deck yourself, you know? So this is, well, it's going to put me on the deck, so I don't want to do that. And this outcome was, as has happened to me a number of times, whether it's a dog, honestly, you know, same things had to happen with a dog or whatever, but it's just got to be, I got to look out for myself first, right? And oftentimes the dogs, you won't even see them coming, you know? These guys usually make noise, so. There it is. I'm gonna let you have a look at it in the raw now. So, thanks for watching.